Hey folks, Two Sheds Gabby here. I've got a box of pennies that I picked up yesterday, and I still have a few boxes back there, but for some reason I just wanted to open this one, and I'm going to start going through it and see if we can find us 3 pounds of copper and maybe a 10 or a dozen wheat pennies, and maybe we'll even find something else. Who knows? Maybe I'll even get another Indian head someday. Anyway, let's get started. I'm looking forward to it. Have y'all seen the price of copper? I'm in the fifth row and I've found some copper and I haven't found any wheat pennies or anything yet. This is the first thing I've wanted to take notice. Look at the toning on this one. It's beautiful. It's really nice. Wow. 1979. I haven't looked at the back yet. Oh, it's nice too. Golly. Yeah, that's super nice. Got some rainbow going down in here. Yeah, I'm going to put this guy away. I like that one. I come to the ninth row, and this is my first Wheatie, but it is a nice one. Check that out. Whew, that is nice. Oh my, that's super nice. I'll have to put this one in a 2x2, I believe, to keep it looking nice. Yeah, boy. 1946 Denver. Cool. Wheatie number one. The only other thing I found besides that nice tone penny was a 2009 that I kept. I haven't found anything else other than some copper, of course. So it might be a little slow in this box finding stuff, but hopefully we'll still find some good stuff. I'm still checking my 23s. I think all the extra V's are just AI or something like that. Anyway, the price of copper, man, it's gone up. It went up some the last video I did, last penny video, but we're now riding right at 3 cents per penny. Each copper penny now is a little bit above 2.99 cents each. Right at 3 cents each. That's really cool. And I'm still looking for 2024Ds because I sold that last set again. And so I've got plenty of 2024s, but I don't have enough Ds. This is all I've got, and that's nowhere near 50. 50. So I'm hoping to find a few more in this box. I put I'll tell you about it in the next row. In the 10th row here, the very next row, I found my first Canadian copper. It's a 1984 12-sided. 98% copper. Like I was saying, my eBay, when I left to go on vacation, I put mine and my wife's eBay on vacation. And you can choose to make no sales while you're gone, or to go ahead and let there be sales, but let the people know that it won't get shipped until the date that you mark that you'll be back, from your vacation. And so I marked to let things go ahead and sell. And oh my goodness, I need to go on vacation more. We sold a ton of stuff. Sales had actually been a little bit slow, and all of a sudden, wham, that was nice. Nice bonus. It's fun getting some good sales on eBay. And today, I've spent a lot of today listing the stuff that I picked up here a few weeks ago. And I need to get a move on because he's got considerably more for me to get back up there and get more equipment. So I need to get on the ball. The 17th row in my second wheat penny. It's got some green stuff growing on him there. Looks like a 51 Denver, I think. No, it's a San Francisco. Well, that's nice. 51 San Francisco. I also found a really nice 2009. Found two others, but this one's super nice. That's real nice. We were able to make a fire because it's been real dry. But it's just not real pleasant sitting around a fire when you're already on fire, you know what I mean? It's so hot out there. And that fire pit, oh boy, a couple years ago, there's Home Depot was practically giving them away. I bought one for us and all of our kids just for real cheap. But you know, they're thin metal, and so there's holes in the bottom now. It won't be long till the whole fire is just gonna fall through. I'm in the 20th row now, right at the end actually. And here is my third Wheatie, a 1950 Denver. I have found another 2009, but not quite as nice as the last one. I mentioned in my nickel hunt something about the song Istanbul, not Constantinople. I guess I need to go back and look, but I was talking with one of you guys, and you said you saw them live play this song, and you thought it was from 1990. Well, I looked it up. It's a different band. The song actually came out in 1951 by the Four Lads. And so if you've only heard it by the people that came out in 1990, I suggest you go back and listen to it by the Four Lads. I think it's a better version. This is the 21st row and my second Canadian copper pennies. 1979. I have finally found a couple of 2024 Ds. I usually find 10 or 20 at least per box, but at this rate, I won't find near that many in this box. Silver's actually down just a little bit. It's been at above $36 for quite some time, and it's just under that. It's 25 something. It's way up there, 25.90 or something like that, but it is under 36. I keep wanting to say 20. 22nd row now, and here is my fourth wheat penny. So maybe they're coming on a little bit better. 1954, Philadelphia, number 4. Cool. We when we leave my house, you can turn left or right, but to the right, less than a mile up the road, is a cemetery that I believe it's the oldest cemetery in Louisville. It's got graves from back in the late 17, people from born in the 1700s. And I saw an ad. I mean, I saw a news clip on it one time about it being. Is that another Wheatie? I believe it is. Cool. Number 5, 1956D. That's 5 before the second half, so that's really cool. But we used to go riding our bikes all the time, and we would ride up there. And there's an old church building that sits out front, and then the cemetery all around it. It's old, old, old. We've walked around it looking at gravestones many times. But across the street, there's a newer cemetery on the other side of the street. But when we were kids there, across the street from where the church building is, there was an old well pump right there at the road. I don't know why it was there, but man, it made you'd stop there on our bikes and pump it up, and it was such cold, fantastic, refreshing water. Oh my goodness, we have drunk gallons and gallons and gallons from that. I was just driving the couple days ago and just looking over and reminiscing. I don't know how long it's been gone. It's been gone for quite a few years, I guess, but just remembering that old well there. Oh, it was so refreshing when we'd get to that. We are now in the second half of the box. In fact, this is the third row in the second half. Here's a pretty old Canadian penny in 1961. The old maple leaf. Groovy. I keep wanting to wake up in the morning and being able to speak 82 Spanish fluently, and every morning it's the same thing. I can't do it. And it's getting frustrating because I want to be able to speak Spanish. I just don't want to go to the trouble to learn. I'd like to, and I've started several times. In fact, back when I was in college. Oh, it's a wheat penny. Yay. 1950 Philadelphia. That's reading number 6, guys. Cool. Back when I was in college, I went to junior college, business college, and there was a young Hispanic girl, lady. Hold on, let me get to the next row. Okay, next row. Anyway, there's a Hispanic girl there from Mexico, and I just asked her one day, "Hey, would you be willing to teach me to speak Spanish?" She goes, "Sure." And so I told her where I lived, and she came out a couple times a week, I believe. And she was teaching me. I mean, I was learning. I'd learned the alphabet, and she was just starting to teach me how to put sounds and things together, you know. And I was coming along, I thought, pretty good. And then just one day, she just disappeared, never to be seen again. I mean, she was never in school again. And that was the end of my foreign language education. And so now I just keep waking up hoping that I'll have the ability given to me overnight. And it hasn't happened yet. I don't like pray to ask God to give it to me because I don't think that's a good idea. But if I just happen to get it somehow anyway, that'd be pretty neat. There's a 2009. Now this is probably the least condition one I found so far, and it's not terrible. It's not terrible at all. It's not great, but I'm going to pass this one on to the next person because I've already got several today. Uh-oh. The wife's looking at me. There's a green infested coin. Ugh, it feels terrible. I'm gonna wait though. It's copper. It's disease ridden, but it's copper. 7th row now in the second half, and here is another Canadian copper. 1976. I have found a few more 2024 days. This is now the 9th row in the second half, and this is weedy number 7, so not bad, coming along pretty good. 1950 D. Yep. Number 7. Pretty neat. My wife just told me that she wishes that my business room wasn't so sloppy. I said, "Oh, I thought there was something important you were going to tell me." This is the nature of my business. I just have stuff everywhere. Let me show you a little bit. Empty boxes for packing things. Boxes of stuff that I have to go through to list. There's a tray of things that are listed. Of course, I got all those boxes up there. When I sell something that's the perfect size, I use these boxes to ship in. Paper and envelopes and stuff for shipping. There's my mats. I just moved a lot of stuff in here today, so there's just a bunch of scrap cardboard. Behind the cardboard is all the envelopes I use for shipping. And it's just, this cabinet is full of paper and tape and stuff like that. Same thing with that one. You know, I've got all my laminate paper and all that kind of stuff. My work table. And then under there, in that bucket there, that's my machine that I use to sort the dimes. I do the pennies every now and then, but mostly just the dimes. And I got storage, my safe, you know, that I keep coins and stuff in. And I got the desk that I work at there. And so it's just, this is just the nature of the business. It's just not the cleanest. I clean this thing up a few times a week, but in no time it's back like this again. But if I just show you guys this much of it, you guys just don't know how bad it is. Anyway, no, it's probably, we can straighten it up and it'll get looking good for a day or so, but it's just going to get right back like this again. But I like to I like to straighten it up relatively frequently because it can just get crazy. And I do like things straightened up, believe it or not. We we did a lot of moving in here today, a lot. It actually looks a lot better than it did earlier. 10th row now in the second half of the box of pennies. Another Canadian copper, several of those now. 1974. Oh, 82. 82. Copper. Copper. Look at this, everybody. It's unbelievable. I actually found one. I didn't think I'd ever find one, but I did. Bump, bump, bump. I keep bumping it. VDBV. I actually found the extra V. Look at that. Whoops. Right there. That is so cool. Okay, they did actually make them. I was getting convinced that they were just all fake. And it is a 2023. Wow, I actually found one. Well, that's just super cool. It's a little bit smaller almost than the others, but that's definitely a V. VDBV right there. Oh, you can tell all your friends that Two Sheds Gabby finally finally found the extra V. Shoo-wee! That's pretty cool. Oh man, I actually found one. That is really neat. 14th row in the second half of the box. Here's wheat penny number 8. 1940. 11 rows to go. Maybe we'll get 2 more. That'd be nice. Trash night. My wife's just rounding me. We got to get the trash out to the road. It is so much more pleasant getting the trash out to the end of the drive here than it was at the last house. There's a narrow driveway at the last house, and you parked up next to the house. And trying to get the trash cans from behind the house in between the house and the car was just a pain. It was just unpleasant. And it's just so nice and easy here. I think we like it here. It's good to like your home, I guess. We didn't dislike the other one. This one in this situation is just nicer. You know what that is? Number 9. Number 9. Wheat penny number 9. 1956 Denver. We have 8 rows to go to get 1 more to get our 10. I feel like that's a pretty good shot at it. That's some pretty neat stuff in this box. Still got a shot at my 3 pounds of copper too. Several more 2024 Ds even. Double digits. Wheat penny number 10. 1951 San Francisco. Wheat penny number 10. We still got 4 rows to go. How groovy. peachy. I'm hip to that dude. All right, guys, I have gone through all of them. I've even weighed the 83s. Here is the really cool coins I got. 2023 with the extra V. I got that 46D that's in such good shape. Look at that. It's nice. And then this is the 79 with the really cool rainbow toning. Here's my 24Ds. I still don't have 50. Hopefully the next box I'll get up there. I had 10 wheat pennies, a few Canadian. Look at all the nice 2009s I got in this box. Pretty cool. That's the best one right there. Pretty neat. Now let's get over here and weigh today's copper and see if I've got 3 pounds. I think I might. Oh yeah, right at 3 pounds 4 ounces. Very, very cool. Man, pretty good box there, I do believe. I'm really happy with it. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up there. The pennies are now right at 3 cents each. That's really cool. Copper's gone up. Just makes all of our hoarding worth even more. We'll see you guys.